Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the High Times podcast. Here, unfortunately, I am alone today. Let me turn off the radio real quick. I don't get no copyright strike. So, anyways, I'm out here in my car. As you guys can see, it's not the usual studio. And yes, Alex is not here with me today. Unfortunately, we did not post a video last week due to not having a camera. We told you guys in the video 2 weeks ago that we didn't have a camera because Alex's car got broken into when we went out to LA. So they stole his camera, they stole a laptop from him. They stole a lot of stuff. They kind of put us through a little setback. And last week we actually borrowed a camera from close friends of ours. But he actually needed his camera last week, so we weren't able to film, and just our schedules just didn't match up. And we didn't want to put up half-worked content for you guys. We didn't want to put up something that we didn't put our full effort into. So we just came into this agreement that we're gonna see what we could do for next week. And next week, we're still struggling for that camera. So I just came out here on myself, just to do my own video today by myself, inside the car. But today's gonna be a different kind of video. I'm not gonna do the fantasy football video today. Today we're gonna switch it up because I actually saw something in the comments a couple weeks ago. Someone saying you guys should do MLB postseason predictions. And since it's the World Series and the World Series starts tomorrow, what better way or what better time to do my prediction on who is going to win the World Series? So, with that being said, I don't like being biased here on the channel. I try to keep it 100 with you guys at all times. But from the looks of it, no bias here, guys. But wrong way. But who do you guys think that I'm gonna choose to win the World Series? Come on, guys. Obviously, I think the Dodgers are going to win the World Series, and that's not being biased. Well, it is being biased because the Dodgers are my team. Die-hard Dodger fan. I've been a Dodger fan since I was born, since I can remember just going to the games with my dad, my family, my cousins, always at the Dodger games. And, yeah, of course, I think the Dodgers are going to win the World Series. And why is that? You know what? I don't think it's gonna be an easy series by all means whatsoever. It's gonna be a hard series, and I expect the series to go 7 games. The Dodgers Brewers series. Sorry, someone texted me. The Dodgers Brewers series, it really went down to the wire, and the fact that it went Game 7, really scared me as a Dodger fan. Don't get me wrong, I was nervous, but Game 7 when Christian Yelich hit that home run in the first inning, my heart dropped. I was like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's just been that kind of season for the Dodgers. They've been struggling. And I just wasn't ready for them to lose. But, they came back and they did their thing. Cody Bellinger hit that 2-run home run. And Yasiel Puig hit that 3-run home run. And Walker Buehler just pitched his game. Walker Buehler pitched his game. He pitched like an ace. He pitched like someone who wants to be in that situation and wants to be he wants to do his thing. And I never lost faith in them. Yeah, I got nervous, but I knew they were going to come away with the win at the end of the day. So, shouts out to the Dodgers. They did their thing. But at the same time, on the other side, the Red Sox, man. The Red Sox look good, guys. They really manhandled the Yankees in that series. And a lot of people actually chose the Yankees to win, which, it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense to me because I wasn't a believer in the Yankees. And the Astros series, as a Dodger fan, as us Dodger fans are out there watching, the Astros scare us, guys. Come on, I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. We played them earlier in the year and they swept us, or they won 2 out of 3 games, or they swept us. I can't exactly remember, but they beat us in the World Series last year. They have our number, and we seem to struggle against them. And they just have our number, guys. And I would rather have gone to the World Series, playing the Red Sox than the Astros. But I don't want to discredit the Red Sox at all. They have a good ball club over there. You can't take away from Chris Sale, who's a Cy Young Award-winning pitcher, who's going to go Game 1. They just announced it's going to be Chris Sale versus Clayton Kershaw, which, in my opinion, that's going to be a great game. Great game to start the series. 2 great pitchers. And in my opinion, that first game, I feel like the Dodgers are going to come on top. I know it's going to be that home field advantage for the Red Sox, but I feel like the Dodgers, with Clayton Kershaw, I feel like it's his time. We keep on saying that year after year, and he keeps on struggling in the postseason. But that game that game 6, sorry, that game 6 against the Brewers, he went out there and he pitched a gem, guys. He went out there and he did his thing. Game 5. Because Rio pitched game 6 and it went Buehler game 7. So yeah, that game 5, he went out there, pitched his thing, and he pitched like an ace. He pitched like who Clayton Kershaw is, that MVP pitcher. But at the same time, that Reds, I'm trying to be a 50-50 here. That Red Sox offense, they average about 8 points a game. And their offense is scary, guys. Mookie Betts, potential MVP this year. JD Martinez, potential MVP. Jackie Bradley Jr., he's during the year, he's more of a asset on the defensive side than he is on the offensive side. But, he won that ALCS MVP. He hit that grand slam. He also hit another home run. I believe he had 9 RBIs in 3 hits. He only had 3 hits, but he had 9 RBIs. So, his hits are valuable to their team. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. It's the same thing with Cody Bellinger. He went 5 for 25, but 2 of those hits won us the game. So that's what a most valuable player is. Like, they really help their team win those games. And I think, it's going to be a tough series. It's definitely going to go, I would like to say Dodgers in 5, but realistically, I could see them winning it in 6 or 7. And I kind of hope it doesn't go to 7 games, because game 7 scare me a lot. The Brewers last season, a lot of people still have nightmares by game 7. And at the end of the day, you just got to give kudos to both teams, It's 2 different stories for both teams if you look at it. The Red Sox were dominant all year. They won 100-plus games. Not once in their season were they struggling. They got a great team out there. They got a beautiful outfield with Benintendi, Betts, and Bradley Jr. They got JD Martinez out there as well. They filled up their gap at second base with Brock Holt, Ian Kinsler, little duo there when Pedroia went down with the injury. You still got Xander Bogaerts at shortstop and Rafael Devers at third base, who's really hitting the ball. He's a great left-handed bat, and he's hitting those balls. And I feel like when it comes to the weak point of the Boston Red Sox team, I would have to say it's Craig Kimbrell at the end of the bullpen. He struggled. You saw the Astros series. Andrew Benintendi saved his ass that one game when Bregman hit to left field. And Kimbrell, who struggled against the Yankees as well. So Kimbrell is definitely struggling. And the Dodgers actually know Craig Kimbrell pretty well. He was out there with the San Diego Padres. So he was in that division. So, we faced Craig Kimbrell before. And I feel like the advantage comes for the Dodgers. The Red Sox do not have a lot of left-handed pitching. And, a lot of people talk about the Dodgers flip-flopping their lineups when it's a left-handed pitcher or when it's a right-handed pitcher. And the only 2 lefties that come to the top of my head for the Red Sox is Chris Sale and David Price. And that's the game 1, game 2. So after that, you're not going to see another left-handed starter to maybe game 4 if they want to pitch Chris Sale on short rest, or game 5. So that's, just like that kind of helps the Dodgers, and that helps them in the Dodgers' favor, because the Dodgers against left-handed pitchers like Jock Peterson, Max Muncy, Bellinger, those 3 are key bats in our lineup, and they struggle against left-handed pitchers. So just being able to have a right-hander on the mound for at least 75% of the time, or 75% of the game, that's huge for the Dodgers. I feel like it goes to their advantage. And I think the weak spot from the Dodgers, their bullpen's been great. Pedro Baez he's doing his thing. Like, Dodger fans who criticize Pedro Baez, look at. All right, guys, let's check this out, guys. Look, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a diehard Dodger fan. I love my Dodgers, but I honestly, Dodger fans kind of annoy me sometimes, because I'm on Twitter, and I follow Dodgers Nation on Twitter, and it's like a game to game update. So, for example, let's use Manny Machado. Manny Machado, me personally, I like him as a Dodger. I hope we resign him. I feel like he makes our team better. He adds that. I can't think of the word right now. I like his play style. He plays hard. He's a hard-nosed player. He reminds me a hard-nosed player. Like I said, he came out and he said he didn't hustle. But, guys, the dude hits 36 home runs a year. He's an above-average fielder. I feel like he's better at third than he is at short. But at still shortstop, he's still an above-average fielder. He has a great arm. And, he hasn't helped in the clutch moments, but I know he has that potential. His upside. And the whole play with Jesus Aguilar at first base when he went in there and he hit his leg, it was a dirty play, guys. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, it wasn't a dirty play. I played the game before. I understand the game. It was a dirty play, but at the same time, come on. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. You guys could hate me in the comments below, but I liked that play. And that's because Manny Machado, that's a hard-nosed play, you know. He went out there and he lit a fire under that Dodgers team. You know, before that, the Dodgers weren't doing anything. They were like 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position. And he went out there and he started the whole bench clearing drama. And I mean, if I'm a Dodger player, that lights me up, because I'm thinking in my head like, damn, all right, it's gonna be that kind of game, Manny Machado. You don't play with that. You don't play hard. Put your heart on the field. You don't go out there and do your 100% thing, run down the line, and just you gotta do what you gotta do to start something up. You know, it stirred the pot, and the Dodgers came out with the victory, and that just amped up the team. And that amped up the rest of the series, in my opinion, because when they went back to Milwaukee, all you heard was a bunch of boos from the Milwaukee fan, and, you know, Machado liked that, you know, and I feel like that really lit a fire under that Dodgers team. They're like, you know what, Manny, we got your back. And I respect that as a fan, that Manny Machado put all of that, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'll hear it. But at the end of the day, who's going to walk away with the win? And the Dodgers walked away with that series. So, you know, I know Manny Machado may be a dirty player. Maybe he has history of being a dirty player. But I love him. I think Manny Machado is a great player. He's, in my opinion, could be a top 10 player in this league. And if you disagree with that, I mean, come on, guys. Let's be real here. So, Manny Machado, I feel like he's going to be a difference in the series as well. A reason being is, like, he played with the Baltimore Orioles for, I believe, 7 years. So he's been playing in Fenway. He knows that park. He knows, the winds. He knows that pitching staff. But at the same time, the Red Sox know him as well. So just about who's going to game plan better, you know. I feel like Manny Machado is going to have a better series than he's had for the first 2 series. You know, he's had some big hits, some big home runs. I hope he comes and he emerges as a threat in this series. So I feel like I said, guys, I feel like the series is going to come down to the wire. But the Dodgers are going to win. Come on, guys. I'm a Dodger fan. I'm a diehard Dodger fan. You know, out here, the Los Angeles area, Dodger fans. I love that. I bleed blue. I love my Dodgers, and I'm going to try to go to a World Series game. So I'm going to start the GoFundMe down below. Totally kidding. I'm not going to start a GoFundMe. But I'm going to try to go to a game. I went to Game 6 last year against the Astros, and they won that game. Probably one of the best experiences of my life. Definitely a bucket list type moment. And just the atmosphere in that stadium was amazing. Like, I'm thinking about going again. That's why, you know, just been busy, been working hard, grinding, you know. Ah, shoot. Let's see. Bam. Catch me at In-N-Out. That's my daytime job. You know, this is my nighttime job, High Times Podcast. But anyway, I don't want to prolong the video. It's already going on 13 minutes here, and I don't know how to edit because this is coming straight off my phone. Alex usually does all the editing, so I'm going to find out how to post this on YouTube. I think I can just post it straight from my phone. But enough being said, like I said, guys, my World Series prediction is the Dodgers are winning in... I'm going to go Dodgers in 6, with my MVP being Manny Machado. You know, I feel like he's going to step up, and, you know, he's going to carry the team. The Dodgers are going to come out here and finally break that drought. And I'm going to cry some tears of joy. And until then, guys, please comment down below who you think is going to win, Dodgers or Red Sox. And you know what? It's going to be a 13-minute video, but I might film the football podcast right after this one, just so I can get 2 videos up for you guys. I know it's kind of hot in my car right now, but for that being said, this is Armando Beltran signing off from the High Times Podcast crew. Dodgers in 6. I'll see you guys next week.